Welcome to the Lost in Translation podcast. I'm your host, Luis Morales, and I'm here with the gorgeous and amazing Samantha Power. And finally, season 2, we are back. And as always, we have a little doggy playing with us. It's okay, but as we promised, we are in our best attire.
Yes, our PJs, we've made it. And I must say, I have missed your introductions of me.
Yeah, there you go. It has been a long time. We gotta be honest.
Yeah, at least a couple of,
A couple of
3 months, 4 months.
A couple of months. I believe it was probably mid-January or towards the end of January that we did the last podcast.
Yeah.
And reality-wise, life is too busy.
Yeah, and I think once we were out of a routine of doing this, or there was like not like a pressure to do it every single week.
Yeah.
Like once we were on break, it was like we could extend the break a little bit, and it just kept going and going and going.
And kept going. And the thing is that we did promise to do this on a video format as well, to mount it on YouTube.
And I think that's what else mounted to the pressure of finding time to set up and record and look semi-decent. But,
exactly,
you know, we're doing this on a Sunday night. We're in our PJs. I've got my cup of tea.
And look at us. We are doing a full-on, this is our little studio here at home. We're trying to put a little bit of decoration. We place a proper, probably B-roll of the whole thing, of the whole setup in the back end. But that is correct. We are starting our podcast finally on YouTube. So our YouTube channel is the Lost in Translation S and L. And that will be it. Basically, we will post everything there, as well as some little shorts. Maybe glimpses of a summary of a short of each episode.
Yes.
And the only thing to clarify is that the audio podcast will go first. It will be always released first. We will aim and program ourselves to do it every Monday. First thing in the morning, you guys will either have it first thing 7 a.m. Eastern Australian Central Time, which is adult time. That's plus 10:30 UTS.
Did you know that off the top of your head, or did you look that up beforehand?
No, I know that on top of my head because UTS is an universal time. And why? Because when I came to Australia, I needed to understand how far my parents were behind.
No, it makes a lot of sense. But also, we should probably introduce visually our other co-host. Come here, Lola.
Yeah, the co-host.
She's going to growl at me if I pick her up when she doesn't want to be picked up. That's
There you go. And you guys will see her right in the middle. Right in the middle. Lola, come on.
Okay, I'm going to wait until she's ready to be picked up. She's actually really friendly, but I can just tell when she does not want to do something.
Yeah, and it's a little bit, I would say, well, I'm very, very happy because autumn is starting. Hello, mi amor.
There we go. Okay, you pick her up.
Good girl. Up.
The one time she won't jump up.
The one time she doesn't make any attempt to do what we are telling her to do. So, yeah. She thinks that we're playing. So, that's the thing.
But yeah, at least you guys can see Lola, you know, in visuals now.
You know what was the other thing that kind of delayed our comeback to the channel, to the overall podcast?
What's that?
Summer. We had a very hot summer here in Australia. It was actually, I would say that it was roughly every day 30 degrees at least, average.
Felt like a really long summer to me.
Yeah. And the summer, at least in South Australia, is very, very dry.
Yes.
The sun is quite scorching sometimes. So usually people doesn't go out on the middle of the day. But the other thing is that because our studio has the lighting, everything, right now, even though we are already on autumn and it's roughly 18 degrees outside, we are getting a little bit cozy here. It's getting hot.
Yeah. And can you imagine doing like this room gets really hot in the afternoon?
Yeah.
And that would be normally when we would try and aim to film. So
correct. And that would be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I'll be sweating my PJs.
So they're all our excuses.
Well, excuses, that's it. But the word keep going.
The world kept going, definitely.
Exactly. And it has been a ride. I think mentally we do need...
We should have done a little like whilst we've been away, like
Yeah, I think whilst we've been away, the world has gone to shit.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, just America really, but
reality was United States has become a bit of a shit show.
What's been your highlight really? Like not highlight, probably more like low light, but what's been the thing that's actually made you laugh the most?
It's just how Elon Musk is so blatantly doing whatever he wants with the government, and people, it's just so visually easy to know that it's so corrupted, and there's no other way to say it. It is what it is.
It's providing some good entertainment though.
Yeah, but
in a bad way. Like if it wasn't actual reality, I think it would be funny.
That's the thing. I feel that America just joke about it, and I follow a lot of the late night shows and stuff like that, like Stephen Colbert, Jimmy Kimmel and stuff. But yeah, make it fun, but give the message as well. You know, it just becomes a joke. They just say, "Oh fuck, we just need to deal with this for years." What they are not understanding, or what I believe that they are not trying to promote the message a little bit stronger, is that their actual essential laws, they are being passed away without anything. So they are actually doing criminal stuff, like what just recently happened. We can talk about that one. Let's talk about the most recent one.
The Signal group chat.
The Signal group chat. So it's something that I haven't even conceived on my mind.
It is. If it happened with any other government or any other,
even a company,
even a company, in my job, if this happened, people would be dismissed. People would be fired.
Will be fired
straight away.
Same for my company. If my company, let's say, we start talking about because it's a business, a corporation. If we start talking about a project that is coming out that we won, or we are bidding or tendering for getting the job, I would say that if we expose that information, people would just get fired. That's it.
100%.
That's it. So there are no excuses. All the excuses that they are giving are blatantly the most stupid thing. Like, I'm going to say this one. Oh, they are not saying they're war plans anymore. It's attack plans.
What is the difference? I mean, because you have a history career-wise in the military. Is there actually any difference between war plans and
it's just like plans? like a subtopic or like a sub theme of it. Like what I mean by war plans would be a massive or a little bit more macro, I would say, more general idea. Let's say war plans. We're gonna invade Greenland for sure. That's what they fucking saying at the moment. Sorry, I should say this word, but that is the thing. I'm outraged. But anyways, I can't believe it. If it was back in my time, I would be in jail.
Yeah.
That's real.
Well, that's what I think a lot of military people, like even in America, are saying, that like if it was one of them, you know, in the field that this happened to, they would have to go to military court.
There will be a military court.
I don't know the ins and outs of US military or even Australian military. So, but like, apparently like that you can go to jail, right, for like stuff like that. So,
and that's the funny thing. I gotta say sorry in advance, but Americans, what the fuck is going on? Snap out of it. These guys are using the English language like if they didn't speak English. They're just trying to mumble themselves around.
Yeah.
Doing a stupid thing like comparing. No, it's not an attack plan. There is no classifying information there.
What? When very clearly it is. I think this, I don't know, I would like to say that this is really the start of the downfall, I'm hoping, of the Trump administration, because I feel like people, even people who maybe aren't as educated in, I feel feel like most people know it's not, it's a lot of people say, it's not the scandal, it's the cover up. And they are refusing to take any responsibility. Like, I actually still think it would be much better for them if they had said, yes, we fucked up majorly. Like, this was a major fuck up. And those responsible, will be held responsible. Like, and you can recover from that. I think what you can't recover from is like the cover up and the denial and the gaslighting that they're trying to, do towards.
Portray.
Yeah, I don't know. That's my opinion.
I just feel that, as you mentioned, is the downfall, but at the same time, unfortunately, I feel that there's a lot of ignorance and indifference within the American population. So they don't actually probably follow the reality, because I will, you gotta understand, you don't want to follow this every day. It becomes exhausting. So a lot of people just probably disconnect themselves from all this, and they know that their country is going to fire, but they just keep up with the day-to-day lives, which is enough tiring and busy.
Yeah.
And with all these politics, what worries me is that, thanks God I'm in Australia. Being honest, I was thinking to move to America legally, obviously, and the whole process as a high skill migration to America instead of Australia. And destiny just showed me here and brought me to you. And
aren't you glad you did?
Yeah. But that's the thing. I think I'm very sad. It makes me sad because I know that most Americans are good.
Yeah, they're not bad people. People themselves are not bad people.
Exactly. And I'm gonna be honest, it's just this kind of government where they don't have the actual skill, or they don't actually have the qualifications to proceed with a government. We have now a little mole trying to make a hole through the freaking building.
She is so well behaved every other time. As soon as we sit in here, it's like, what can I do?
I don't know what's going on with it.
It's probably because we're not actually paying her attention.
Probably. But there is a thing. How is it possible? I'll give you an example. Very simple for everyone. Farming. Let's say people from the...
Sometimes I love these examples because I don't know where they're going. But
okay, so that's examples of the loss in translation. Here's a misunderstanding, but that's how I feel it. To go to a farm, let's say you are a farmer, you need certain skills. It's not like you're gonna get anyone and do all the irrigation or the seeding or whatever you need to do to prepare your crops, right?
Yeah.
So you need certain skills, you need to teach the people, you need to be an apprentice and the whole thing. And most, for not say every single job, normal, reality job, has a minimum qualifications or at least a pathway to learn, to proceed and do all that.
Like if you start as like a cleaner or a bartender, you have a few days training at least.
Exactly. Even a barista, the guy who does the coffee, to understand the machine, whatever, all that has certain requirements, right? How is it possible that some of the highest positions of some of the most important departments in the world, from the most probably powerful nation currently, because I think that's gonna go downhill from here.
Yeah.
How is it possible that people that are unqualified are actually there? Even the president, how is it possible the president doesn't have the qualifications or the equity, or even in careers? It doesn't make sense to me that someone that is 75 plus is still working in such a high demanding, energy required, mentally clear, and we have just clowns.
Yeah,
they have
it
just
is
clowns.
ridiculous.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah.
I have an interesting question though. It's a bit of like a side topic, but
go ahead.
With the Signal group chat.
Yeah.
Have you ever been added into a group chat by accident, or
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that could happen, but I believe that the mistakes is a human error.
Yeah. But I just mean, like, do you have a funny story or anything? Like, I just mean, like, separate default politics.
I would say that in WhatsApp, usually you will get added to these family
or
group.
have you accidentally added someone to a chat?
Uh, Not really. I don't use many groups apart from the family group.
Yeah.
So and what I meant to you, they're usually these type of groups are not for job related stuff.
No.
Just
But
like
I just
friends.
mean like, I remember this was like early stages of like Facebook and like Messenger.
Uh-huh.
I remember when I was in like high school. And so, yeah, this was all new. And I remember, this is shameful to admit, but like me and another girl were we weren't bitching about this other friend, but we had discussed some things that were maybe annoying us
Uh-huh.
about this person. And then my friend created a group chat, but she didn't realize that she thought she was creating a group chat, not adding her into our current group chat.
Yeah.
And in Facebook, I'm pretty sure if you add someone into the chat, they can scroll back up and they don't see messages just from when they're added. They can scroll up to like see all previous messages. So she ended up reading
everything that
everything.
was before.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's but that's a clear example of what is going on. And first of all, they shouldn't have been using Signal.
No. Yeah. I don't mean that separately. I just meant like, has that happened too? And I don't believe the whole, he was under a different contact or something like that. Like, I don't believe that.
Donald Trump is blaming Signal.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
That is the most stupid. Well, anyways, I think that is just clearly one of the little bit of things that are going on apparently in the world. But apart from that, look at it. People from Greenland are going against it, protesting. These guys are coming up, and we shouldn't. We are not a political podcast at all.
That's why I'm kind of like trying to lighten things up with some other stories.
But life is coming around, and it's like a daily occurrence that is happening in America. And unfortunately, it affects my family as well. Imagine all the people, because he is racist, and the government at the moment is a racist government. We gotta admit, it is why it is a hand put it on or take it out. And you can make scrambled eggs with that. What else? It's a fucking egg. It is like it is. These guys are being racist, are being against the language and multicultural stuff, because they are not respecting anyone apart if you're white.
Yeah.
And just believe in him, because if you're white and don't go with him, you're all other people.
You'll be next on the plane out there.
Yeah. So it's a really ridiculous era that we are at the moment, and hopefully at least.
And hopefully Australia doesn't follow the same way now that our election date has been announced.
Yeah, and we have someone that looks like Voldemort, literally. Literally.
Or Timu Trump.
We'll put an image in YouTube. You guys can be able to see, but reality was is just absurd. I don't think that we as Australians at the moment, and including myself, I believe that we are a little bit more against extremists from both sides of the spectrum, I would say.
Yeah, I think so.
Because that's what happened. There is no like a center position of respect and mind your own business. You don't need to get into the other person's.
Yeah.
But when you start in, we're going to do this, and from one side or another, it's the same. So I think Australians they are like, no, mind your own business. Everyone does whatever you want. Let's just go to the pub. Fuck it.
Let's go to the pub.
So that's I think the cultural mentality that I get from here.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that it will be all right.
And it will be your first election that you'll be voting in Australia.
Yeah, well, my first.
Well, you voted in the referendum.
Yeah, for the referendum. I voted.
But is this your first election, or have we had a state one since you enrolled?
I don't think we have an state one yet.
Yeah, no. Okay, so election.
And another good thing about Australia, which is quite different, is that it's compulsory.
It is compulsory.
So that makes it a little bit more clear. As a clear pathway to the reality of what everyone is feeling.
Yeah. And we've also got preferential voting. So your vote kind of counts for more. So you can preferential vote. So if your first choice doesn't get selected, your second choice, like third choice. So your vote counts a lot more than a lot of other countries who don't have preferential voting.
I don't understand that system yet. You might need to explain to us because I'm a little bit confused. But
So in some countries, you only get one, like it is one person, one vote, right?
yeah,
But you like if in countries that don't have a preferential voting system, for example, you would vote one in the box
Yeah.
with that candidate, and that would just be your one vote.
Mhm.
In Australia, I hope I'm going to explain this right. What it is, so you have preferential voting. So, for example, you can put the Greens 1 and Labor 2 and number or any parties in which order you prefer. So, if you really want to vote Greens, but if Greens don't get in, you'd like the seat to go to Labor. And the way it works is, so when they count the votes, everyone's, one choice gets counted. And if no one holds a majority or has enough votes in that seat or in that electorate to win, basically then I've got to remember from my politics.
There you go.
Politics classes in uni.
Politics 101.
Yeah. I believe what happens is, so then the lowest candidate that has the least amount of votes, all of their votes, anyone who voted for them, all their votes go to their second preference.
Preferential one.
So say it's some minor party, Bob Smith, whoever voted for Bob Smith, their seconds now go onto their second preferential. So it is a better representation of what most people prefer.
Prefer against certain other pathways.
You could get 80% of people hating Peter Dutton, for example. Yeah. But he might have, if you don't have a preferential voting, someone who most people hate could win because the rest of the vote is so split.
Exactly.
Whereas this preferential voting it does give people more, it makes more people, I guess, happy, or more people have their voices heard. And so it's not splitting the vote as much. So it's kind of if you put a minor party as one, that still has its own benefits as well, because I'm not going to get into that. But it does put minor parties first, and then your major parties.
Yeah.
So, yeah, your vote can count a lot more.
Okay. I have this little one.
Probably
here.
explain that really, really bad, and I'm probably going to have people comment and try to say, that's not right, blah, 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 blah. That came from my memory.
Exactly.
From a politics class 10 years ago.
Exactly. It doesn't matter. Oh, baby.
What are you doing?
The little one is in the table. Come on, little
Lola,
one.
down.
Here. Well, she wanted to give her opinion as well.
She's grumpy. She's like,
so
Mum,
she's
saying, Mum, that's not right.
It's the first episode. You guys will understand. Anyways, I do think that we went a little bit more political. It has been a long time. We have gone through several challenges personally as well. We probably open up later, but
yeah, I think we'll open up about that when the time
comes. And in the meantime, just really glad to be back.
Very glad to be back.
Get into a routine, get into this, maybe getting more engaging. Hopefully, we'll get more interactions through YouTube as well. YouTube comments, we will bring them up if you make a comment or anything. And the reality is that the world is changing. A lot of things are happening. And hopefully, we respect one another at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I do think the cultural aspect are becoming like everyone believes that it's a different thing. You know what I mean? Like if you are from different color or whatever, everyone wants to like segregate themselves. When in reality, we're all
humans.
We all breathe the same air. We have the same air. And the planet is ours to protect, and even like these little animals and everything.
Yeah.
We were talking about it. They don't.
Yeah, actually, that reminds me. I know we're probably running out of time, but
not really.
No, you just reflected. the message of kind of the book I just finished.
Oh,
Yes, so it was Lilith by, what's the first name? The last name's Marmary, the author. But yeah, it kind of had a good message in the end that basically we need to look after the earth that we're given, and the, you know, the wars and the segregation and everything is so unnecessary, and that we need to just love each other, celebrate love, and
Totally.
look after each other,
totally.
because we only get this life.
We only get this life, and the only ones who receive what we actually contribute to this planet is our children, our grandchildren, and so on, our generations following up. So I do believe that there is a little bit of sentiment around the world. At the end of the day, the good ones we are more than the bad ones, I'll say.
I'm so sorry.
No, don't be sorry. You guys can see now how she sneezed.
Oh, and Lola's
but-
finally here.
Lola is here. She already say hi from my side. Anyways, I wanted to get it into a lighthearted kind of situation. As I mentioned, my favorite season is coming, autumn. Autumn in Australia, a spring in the northern hemisphere, which is really good. Both autumn and spring, I think, are the best seasons. It's a lovely time to have a little bit more of a breathe. People from getting out of the winter. Hopefully, you guys. And the other thing is coming Easter. Easter is coming soon
Easter
and
is
very
coming.
fast. And hopefully, a lot of traveling plans and everything that is come goes well from our side as well. We will love to have some traveling plans as well.
Yeah.
We will see. So everything will come up. It's a lot of exciting stuff. Apart from the YouTube channel, obviously all in our socials, we will retake that. So our Instagram.
It's the same as the email now.
Oh, beautiful.
Sorry, my phone's off. I can't double
There you
check,
go.
but it's the same as the
There
email.
you go. We just came back, but it's Lost in Translation S and L
That's it.
for both Instagram or for gmail.com, our email. And the podcast will be also on YouTube with the same name.
Cool.
Lost in
Lovely.
Translation SNL. And that's it. Give us all the comments or
Tell us
questions.
what you've been up to while
What
we've
you
been away.
to- Yeah, for almost 3 months basically.
Yeah.
2 months and a half, I would say. But we are starting is the end of March, starting this week, April, with full on energy, a lot of good stuff coming up. And we will get more sections a little bit more lighthearted for sure.
Yeah, it won't always be this heavy.
So I actually want to introduce later on. I was gonna suggest, because I need to get. I'm gonna try to better my English.
Because you usually say, I want to propose.
Exactly. But you know what I'm using?
So you can always say that. You can always say propose.
I'm diverting from the end, but I'm using now Paddington,
Paddington.
the cartoon for kids.
You're learning.
To learn a very British English, people. So yes, I'm trying to get a little bit better.
I don't want you to get better at English because
No?
I like it.
Awesome. I think it is what it is. So going back to that one. So we'd like to introduce towards the end, we're going to include, and maybe for the YouTube channel, this is basically for the visual part. If you are on an audio podcast, either by Apple Podcasts or Spotify, you can just go to our socials and you will see that. But my idea is that we finish with probably the best meme of the week.
A meme.
A meme. So we're going to put...
No, this is not this
something-
is not the 2010s.
2010? Yeah.
No.
The best meme of the week.
This is what happens when you don't run ideas past me.
I'm an oldie, but I'm a goldie. But the reality was
I feel like I'm in an episode of The Office when I look at the camera and I'm just like...
what I mean by that with the meme is that because I have seen, you know what? But I mean by the week is like was going on like a Saturday Night Live. They make a parody of JD Vance
Yeah.
with this guy, and you can actually just get that little clip.
Are you going to start doing parodies?
No, I'm not doing parodies. I'm thinking that that's the best probably meme that we found
Okay, I
on
get
the
you.
week, and we
I
will
get you.
share it to you guys what
Alright.
we are, because we get bombarded. I get bombarded every day with.
So memes is probably not the right word, but
What would be there?
all right.
It is.
Content creation of the week. Maybe. No?
But it is a meme because we're trying to find the comedy side on it. To lighthearted, even if it's politics or even if it's something Australian or even if it's a doggy, like doggy falling off the ground.
What I imagine when you say meme is like the old-fashioned memes.
Oh, no. I'm talking about like little funny videos that we found.
Oh, that's fine then.
Like, on that week specific.
I was just imagining, like, like the memes, like, there's like that. Oh, what's the baby that's like, yeah, like,
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like the photos or pictures that
yeah, like
they have
that's.
no. I think more like a video or funny thing that has happened.
Yeah, that
Like
makes sense.
I do think and especially
Like there's them.
multicultural ones.
I haven't shown you yet, but anyone who's seen oh my God, I need to get her name. We can credit the content creator.
Oh yeah, you tell me even
because my phone's off, so I can't even look it up.
This could be for this episode then. Just put
But
it.
there's and
I put it in the video.
There's a really funny girl that is basically doing parodies of the press secretary.
Oh,
Caroline.
okay, that girl.
And she does them spot on.
Okay, pass me the best one for this week.
So funny.
This week.
Okay.
We
highlight
will
that.
put it for this week. But I hate that girl. That's how I want to finish the episode.
You will love these videos because they're spot on.
hate her so badly. She is evil and idiotic. But anyways.
President Trump would like me to welcome you all to Liberation Day. Liberation Day is a celebration of our independence, our business independence, if you will. We will be announcing in the Rose Garden later today. President Trump is going to announce the details. I will not get ahead of him by announcing those details himself. So he will be releasing the details of the tariffs that we will be imposing on every country that we used to be friends with, or at least the ones that were ripping us off with Joe Biden's weakness and his leadership.
How many imbeciles are in this fucking country? I'm sorry. I don't want to finish in the bad mood, but that's the reality of the world at the moment. We are getting run by imbeciles.
Yeah. Should
Sorry.
we wrap up on that note?
Yeah. We are getting run by imbeciles. That's it. Thank you guys for hearing us out.
Yeah.
Send questions, comments.
Yeah.
And send us your stories as well. We already shared everything coming up. We are excited and we are really happy to be back. You guys, we see you in the next one.
Ciao.